Upset stomachs and diarrhea are one of the most common reasons pet parents bring their dogs for a veterinary visit. Resisting sharing your juicy steak with your drooling furry best friend can be challenging, but feeding your pet table scraps, especially fatty foods and human food, can lead to sick dogs and in some cases, canine pancreatitis. Welcome back to another Native Pet video. I'm Dr. Juli and this is my friend Chibi, and today we're going to talk all about canine pancreatitis. Pancreatitis is a painful and potentially life-threatening disease in dogs that often can be triggered when they eat an excessively fatty meal. It can be a little tricky to recognize in your dog because the signs are often similar to other GI problems. What's happening in your dog's body when they get pancreatitis is inflammation of the pancreas. When inflammation of the pancreas occurs, it throws the release of digestive enzymes out of whack, and this can then result in tissue damage. In more severe cases, the liver, which is adjacent to the pancreas, can also be affected. Pets who have pancreatitis are also at an increased risk for diabetes, abnormal bleeding, clotting problems, and even brain damage. One of the challenging things about pancreatitis is that the underlying cause is often unknown. Some breeds have a genetic predilection to getting pancreatitis, including miniature schnauzers, dachshunds, and cocker spaniels. However, the most common trigger is allowing your dog to eat a high-fat food or table scraps. Some of the signs of pancreatitis in dogs are very similar to other GI problems. These include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, bloody stools, loss of appetite, abdominal pain, lethargy, dehydration, and even a fever. And it's critical to bring your dog in for veterinary care if you're seeing any of these signs. To get an initial diagnosis of pancreatitis, your veterinarian will often run an in-house blood test. Severe cases of pancreatitis often require hospitalization so that they can receive intravenous fluids. Other treatments may include anti-nausea medication, antibiotics, gastroprotectant medication, and pain medications. Mild cases may not require hospitalization. Most affected dogs will benefit from a low-fat or bland diet for a period of time. Check out our video here on how to make a homemade bland diet for your dog. Or you can get a prescription low-fat diet recommended by your veterinarian. Hydration is also key following a pancreatitis diagnosis because most dogs will exhibit vomiting or diarrhea, which can throw off their electrolyte levels and cause dehydration. Giving your dog bone broth is a great way to increase their hydration and support them when they're going through a pancreatitis diagnosis. It can also encourage picky drinkers to increase their hydration. Some research has also suggested that omega-3 fatty acids can help decrease inflammation that's caused by the pancreatitis. You can try adding Native Pet's omega oil to your dog's bland diet to help with their recovery. Adding a splash of omega oil can help make their bland diet a little more tasty. It can be difficult to completely prevent pancreatitis because often the underlying cause is unknown. But there are things you can do to support your dog to help decrease the chances of them suffering from this disease. Pancreatitis can affect dogs of all ages, even if they've been on the same diet for their whole life. If your dog is a picky eater and you're often trying new foods for them to eat, the constant changing of their diet and trying out different foods can put them at risk for pancreatitis as well. Make sure that you keep your pet at a healthy weight and resist the urge to give them table scraps. Of course, we all want to spoil our dogs a little bit, but there are a variety of pet-safe and low-fat treats that you can give your dog, like Native Pet's yak chews or a homemade frozen treat. You also have to be cautious about giving your dog high-fat treats that are made for dogs, like pig ears. Pancreatitis is pretty serious stuff, so if you think your dog is experiencing symptoms that could be pancreatitis, make sure you get to your vet right away. Here at Native Pet, we're always trying to help pet parents stay educated on their dog's health. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos, and we'll see you next time.